Hey you guys, good morning. It's Thursday and I haven't really vlogged in a minute. I think I didn't vlog yesterday, or maybe I did and I'm just a little behind, but it's kind of cold out here today, but I'm feeling good. How have you guys been doing today? It's really bright out. I'm moving kind of early. I'm about to go ahead and get me some breakfast. It's 9:28 and I'm getting out of here on time today. Finally, for once, I'm really getting out of here on time, but I said I would stop and get me something to eat. I just want everybody to know my doctor's appointment did go well. We found my dog. Let me tell you something. Let me address this. My neighborhood has dog thieves. Somebody tried to steal Winston. What was it? The day before yesterday? Yeah, somebody tried to steal Winston. My family was almost in turmoil. It was a very bad experience. I think that's why I did not vlog last night. Let me tell you, it was a very, very, very tragic experience. I came home from lunch and it was around 2 o'clock, and so I knew Imani hadn't let him out, so I let him out, and I went ahead and just go let him relieve himself and go to the bathroom. So, oh my God, was that like losing a child? I'm gonna just tell y'all this. So I got ready to get ready to go back to work, because I get an hour for my lunch, and so I had an hour, and so I went to call for his name, and I was like, Winston, and he didn't respond, he didn't come back. So I walk outside and I'm looking for him, and I didn't see him. So I'm like, what the hell, and I'm just like, where is he? Hold on one second, hold that thought, guys. I'm gonna tell you to finish telling the story. Yeah, so let me order this food. I'm continuing to tell y'all this story, but yeah, so anyway, we have dog Knappers, and it really has me getting ready to do better by Winston. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do.
Sausage, muffin, and hash brown?
Yes, ma'am.
Hot cakes and chicken. Okay, anything else?
Was that a sausage muffin with cheese? Oh, okay.
Is it sausage muffin with no cheese? Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
First window.
I hope they put cheese on this, because they always get me with no cheese. I don't think she put cheese on it.
No.
Hi, did she put cheese on there?
On the McMuffin?
Yeah.
What is sausage? Which one did you
A
have?
sausage McMuffin?
Sausage McMuffin. I don't think that one.
Well, I knew they wasn't going to do my order right. They never do. Never do. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh. Every time they always do my order wrong. That's why I always stick with something simple at McDonald's and just get like the McGriddle, because I figure you can't go wrong with the McGriddle. And then when they tell me they don't have it, I know my order's gonna come out wrong. It always does. Go ahead, little Spanish boy. Yes, child. So anyway, we have dog nappers in our neighborhood, and so I was calling Winston, as I always do. I was like, Winston, and he didn't come to me. So I'm walking outside to look for my dog, and he was nowhere to be around. So I'm like, where the fuck is my dog? Excuse my French. I'm like, where's my dog? And he's nowhere to be around. I don't see him. And I'm like, just within a second of me letting my dog go outside, somebody took him. Within a second. And let me tell you, if you have ever, for those of you that have ever had that feeling of getting your child snatched or something, that's how that felt. You know what I'm saying? So people, you know, you don't really think of a dog as being as that valuable or that important to you until it's gone. And that's why they say people shouldn't take things for granted, because that really hurt my soul to know Winston was gone. That really hurt my soul. So let me tell you, people, appreciate what you have, because within that second or that hours that Winston was gone, because he was actually gone for, because I had to go back to work at like 3 something, but I was actually a little late, and so I got back to work like 3:30. Yeah, I got back to work at 3:30, and excuse me, I'm hungry, guys. So I got back to work, and my mind was on it so bad that I couldn't even work. I kept calling on the phone, and I kept calling. I kept calling the house to see if he had made it. So, or if he made it back, if he came back. So by the time, maybe like around 4 or 5, I just couldn't do it no more. After the kids kept telling me, no mom, he didn't get back yet. It was like around 5:30. I just couldn't do it no more. I could not sit there. I just couldn't do it. I could not sit at my desk any longer. My 9-year-old started crying. It was just too much. It was too much for me to bear. So I had to go home. So I went to my other supervisor, because my original supervisor had left. So I was like, okay. She left. So, with that being said, you know, she just left and did what she had to do. So I said, okay. I went to my other supervisor, the other one that's there. I said, look, I gotta go. My dog is missing. She knows of Winston. And she was like, oh my God, he's missing? She was like, okay, yeah, girl, go. You know, do what you gotta do. So, that was like around, by the time I got to my car, it was probably like around 6 o'clock. I got to the house, and I could no longer hold my composure because he hadn't come back. So I just let it go. Child, when I tell you Roberta was crying, because it made me realize how precious Winston really was to me. You know, I'm so hungry. It really made me value how much he meant to me. You know what I'm saying? So, even though I always say, shut up, Winston, be quiet, Winston, you get on my nerve, Winston. Even though I fuss at him a lot, because he's still a puppy. Well, really, he's not a puppy, but I mean, he's 2 years old now. But we had him since he was a puppy. And with that being said, the thought of him not being with us, it's like a space, an empty space that was missing. So I couldn't actually find myself accepting that. It was kind of hard to bear a little bit, you know. So I started crying, and needless to say, my 13-year-old does not like to see his mommy cry. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't mean to do it, but my 13-year-old, he does not, and I'm gonna tell you this, he does not like to see his mommy cry for nothing. My 9-year-old, he doesn't either. But my 13-year-old, it messes with him to see me cry. So he ran outside. He literally ran outside and proceeded to go look for Winston when he saw me crying. And I didn't even stop him, you know what I'm saying? I let him go, because I know by him seeing me cry that was what made him react like he did. So it was my fault. So I accepted that. So you know, I'm at the house, and I'm beating myself up because I felt like it was my fault that he was missing. I felt it was my fault. So put no American cheese, and I clearly said cheese. They always mess my order up. Always. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm beating myself up, and I'm sitting here crying. So I said, let me get in my car and let's now go look for Rodney, because it started raining, and I didn't want him out there in the rain looking for the dog. So as I'm getting ready to drive up the street, I see this black thing running with something in his hand. Oh my God. By the grace of God, it was Winston that he had. So Winston was with him. Excuse me, guys. I was so happy. I was ecstatic. I grabbed Winston. This is the most I've ever felt life come back into me. You know what I'm saying? I grabbed Winston and gave him a big hug, and I was like, oh my God, Winston was there. Everybody was so happy to see him. It was 6 whole hours that he was gone, because like I said, I let him out at 2 o'clock. Somebody snatched him from 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he was gone for 4 hours. And that 4 hours was like a lifetime, it felt like. So it is very windy outside. So the moral of the story is, I am going to do better by Winston. I'm going to get him chipped. I'm going to get the chip. I found out that there's a place in Carytown that it's only like $20-$30 to get the chip. And so I'm going to get that done. I'm going to get him groomed and get him taken care of the way that I'm supposed to keep my little dog. So yeah, I'm not playing with Winston. He cost a lot of money. He was some coins. I got him from a private, well, she's a known puppy owner in Ashland, Hanover County. Over $700. So ain't no cheap dog. So I will be getting her a chip, or getting Winston a chip, and doing better and paying more attention to him. Every time we walk him now, he is on the leash. We don't just let him outside. No. And then we had another girl, Rodney's friend. She came over to the house last night, and somebody said somebody stole her dog. So there must be somebody going around the neighborhood stealing dogs. I am so hungry, guys. I do apologize for crushing this food like I am, but I'm hungry. So excuse me. But yeah, she said somebody stole her dog. It's just a violation to just steal something from somebody, you know, and it doesn't belong to you, and you know, you just take it, you know. So I don't know, I just really feel some type of way about that. And you know, yeah, these are my new glasses, guys, so you know, let's see how these work. I can actually see a little bit better in these. Somebody said I look like an old grandma with the little studs on the side. Oh my god. Oh, and yesterday I went and bought one of those little, I bought like 3 of the egg things. So I didn't have any pockets or anything. And I ended up dropping one of the eggs in my underneath somebody's car. You don't know how pissed I was. And then the kids, Imani, she decided, oh, I'm gonna take one. I said, this heifer get on my daggone nerves. So needless to say, now I only have 1 egg, and she gets on my nerve. So anyway, I'm about to go ahead in this job, and oh yeah, wait, I need some water. Hold on, I gotta lay my feet. The irony of being short, oh god, yeah, the irony of being short is like you gotta reach all the way back. I need to get my water bottle so I can fill it up with water and stick to my routine, guys. Ooh. Yeah, I'm wearing these red pants, and why do the red pants, they're like so big on me, they're like falling off. Went to the doctor, they said I was down to 160 pounds, so I'm doing good. I'm really doing good, getting that Jamaica body ready. And I went and bought this cocoa butter, and it's supposed to be firming lotion, so I can firm my skin up as I do lose weight. So we're going to see how that works. And I'm also going to be trying this Monistat 7 challenge. So I am going to be doing a vlog on that. So I will keep y'all posted on that too. Yeah, because I want to get, a sister want to get her edges back so I can have my crochet braids or either my individuals when I go to Jamaica. So all right, you guys, I love you and stay blessed as always. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.